这是一个提高你胆量的频道，建议在晚上观看。准备好了吗？关灯，钻进被子，开始吧。
闹鬼的房子。我们即将讨论的这段录像由罗谢尔上传，他在探索一栋废弃房屋时拍到了一些相当令人不安的东西。这处房产曾属于一对已婚夫妇，他们曾以其乐融融的生活而为人所知。不幸的是，他们的故事急转直下。一天夜里，一名闯入者破门而入，导致了他们的死亡。这对夫妇的家人悲痛欲绝，为了纪念他们，决定不出售这所房子。最终，他们选择把房子租出去，但租客很快就报告说发生了一些奇怪的事情，从急剧的气温变化到在窗外看到的黑影，许多租客都被这个令人不安的氛围吓得搬走了，这所房子也就空置了下来。当罗谢尔进入这所房子时，他原本打算记录下一些超自然现象，果然他在不知不觉中用相机拍到了一些怪异的东西。当他在光线昏暗的房间里四处探索时，一个意想不到的瞬间出现了。这一幕需要仔细观察。他将相机镜头转向一扇门时，在画面的角落里短暂出现了一个类似手的黑影轮廓，随后这个黑影便消失在了门后。罗谢尔没有意识到自己刚刚拍到了什么，他走到那个看到手的地方，却发现那片区域空空如也。这一幕尤其令人毛骨悚然，因为这个位置恰好是房主悲惨离世的地方。这会是房主的鬼魂吗？还是说可能是一个非法居住在这儿的人在暗中观察他呢？考虑到这个区域的布局，这里没有其他出口，很难确切地说清楚到底是怎么回事。古老的隧道。利维最近分享了一段视频，讲述了他在俄亥俄州南部一处废弃的古老隧道里的诡异经历。这条隧道于1927年修建在铁轨下方，自建成以来几乎没有进行过任何维护。这条隧道在当地因围绕着它的众多传说而闻名，并且有了闹鬼的名声。一个广为流传的故事是，一名女子在深夜时分，就在一列火车驶近时，将自己的婴儿放在了铁轨上。还有另一个版本，说的是母亲和孩子都不幸被火车撞到了。据说他们不安的灵魂至今仍在这条隧道里作祟。另一个令人毛骨悚然的故事发生在1990年，一名女子被发现死在了隧道边缘，被卷在一张浸满水的床垫里。她的婴儿被发现在不远处。从那以后，许多在天黑后进入这条隧道的人都声称听到了令人不安的声音，或者瞥见了一个抱着婴儿的幽灵般的身影。这些传闻让他有了哭泣婴儿隧道的名号。 一天晚上，利维决定独自探索这条隧道，希望看看这些传说是否属实。
So I've been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. A dead deer. I think it's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff, bro. This place is spooky. Is anybody out there? Hello? Right. Oh. No. 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 I know you guys heard that. I know you guys heard that. I ain't going down there. If you guys think I'm going down there, you're crazy.
当他往黑暗深处走去时，一阵清晰可辨的婴儿哭声在隧道中回荡。利维担心那些传说可能是真的，便停下了脚步，拿不定主意是继续前进还是后退。由于不想冒险，他迅速离开了隧道。然而，这些奇怪的事情并没有就此结束。几天后，当利维独自在家听音乐时，他开始听到一些奇怪的声响。
Hello? Oh my God, bro. Spill my water. I ain't grabbing that yet. Hello?
就好像房子里有什么东西在模仿他自己的声音。他去查看这些声音是从哪里来的，却什么东西和人都没有发现。还有一次，他在看电视的时候，用相机拍到了一些东西。
I figured I'd document this. My door keeps, it's like moving on its own. It's like making noises and stuff like that. And my cats don't bump on the doors or try shutting doors and stuff, you know. Most they'll do is like scratch at the doors and whatnot, but I don't know if I'd be able to catch it on camera. It woke me up, so I guess we'll see. Let's see if it moves. Anybody there? Bro. Huh? See if draft maybe.
他的门突然自己砰的一声关上了。过了一会儿，一个黑影一闪而过，然后就消失了。会不会是有什么东西从哭泣婴儿隧道跟着利维回了家呢？请在评论区分享你的想法。超自然现象。在接下来的这段视频中，我们将了解一位母亲的经历。这位母亲在要求严苛的工作岗位上长时间忙碌后，不得不把狗独自留在家里。为了确保狗能得到照料，她让大儿子奥斯卡负责喂食。而奇怪的事情就在奥斯卡回到家后不久便开始发生了。
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard that lady crying again. Coming out of the kitchen. I'm freaking out. I am tripping. Really creeping me out. I ain't going by the basement door. That. That. There's something in this house. There's something in here. I'm telling you. No.
当奥斯卡去喂狗时，奇怪的事情发生了，走廊的灯开始无规律地闪烁起来。一开始，这或许可以被当作是小的电路故障而不去在意，但事情很快就朝着更令人不安的方向发展了。视频清晰地捕捉到，在没有人触碰的情况下，电灯开关自己动了起来，这表明可能是某种看不见的力量在作祟。这家人对这些事情感到十分困惑，但他们强烈怀疑是有超自然现象在发生。第二天，奥斯卡又成功记录下了家里发生的更多奇怪的事情。
Monday, I think it's like the 5th or something. And about 6:30 in the morning. little handle over there off my grinder come across the floor. And it's my little pipe, my little billy club I keep around. It come rolling across the floor this morning. Been pretty quiet lately. I thought I heard voices earlier, but I wasn't sure. I've been pretty quiet for real till now, or till a few minutes ago. And we'll see, I guess. Are you here this morning? What do you want? Can you talk to me? Let me know you're here. Okay, so you are here. What do you want? I'm not scared of you. Show yourself. Show yourself to me. I want to see who you are. No, I want to see who you are. Leave me alone. If you can't show me who you are, I want you to leave my house. Show me your face. Show me your face or leave my house. I demand it. No, go. Show me who you are or leave my house. I'm not afraid of you. What do you need? What do you want? Why do you keep bothering me? Are you still here? Hello? I'm not here to harm you, and I do not want you to harm me. Just tell me what you want. Who are you? Do you want me to leave this house? Is this your house? Do you want me to leave? Do you want me out of your house? No, because this is my house. I want you out of my house. If you can't show yourself, I want you to leave.
你觉得他们家到底发生了什么呢？托尼的遭遇，让我们重新回顾一下托尼那令人不安的案例。多年来，托尼一直与家中一股挥之不去的黑暗存在做斗争，这种闹鬼现象已经达到了极其恐怖的程度。数周以来，无形的脚步声在他家中回荡，还能看到幽灵般的身影。在一次可怕的经历中，托尼差一点就被似乎从空中投掷过来的刀具击中。托尼怀疑困扰他家中的那个实体可能是一个孩子的灵魂。为了验证他的推测，他把一个球放在了监控摄像头前，希望能捕捉到与这个物体的任何互动情况。他收集到的录像资料既令人不安，又无法给出确切结论。在尝试了所有可能的办法来解决这些干扰之后，托尼家中的怪异活动终于平息了下来。然而， 就在一切似乎都回归正常的时候，一些细微的迹象表明，那个神秘的存在可能又回来了。
Making the video showing you guys that this lamp behind me is moving, and I did 2 videos because it kept moving and kept moving and kept moving, and I was getting ready to shut it off because I was kind of tired of watching it move, and as soon as I went to hit the phone and turn it off, the light came on. I kid you not, I gotta look and see if I caught it, but the freaking light came on, this light right here, and it's still moving. It's still going. It's been moving for a while. There's no strings on the wall, that's just the chain. And I'm not touching it.
有一件怪事是，尽管没有可见的绳索，也没有外部力量促使其摆动，吊灯却自行前后晃动起来。托尼从各个角度拍摄了这盏灯，以证明灯上没有系着任何绳索，而且他自己也没有去摆弄它。这盏灯的怪异表现仅仅是个开始，在接下来的日子里，托尼听到了一些他认为是从屋内传来的声音。
It's a little after 3 o'clock, and I'm hearing kids outside playing. If you listen close, you can hear them. But I've been hearing what sounds like a kid in the house. I know it's probably just an echo from them. Over here, see, I can hear those kids out there. These are some masks my friend got me from Argentina. See, I can hear those kids. Let me move in here. See, you can hear them a little better. They're over behind my backyard. Let me move into the kitchen here. And you can see, you can hear them out there pretty good. Somebody mowing their yard. See, that sounded like that was in here. I swear it sounds like it's coming from in here. There's nothing in the bathroom. I was just in here, so I know it's nothing in here. I swear it came down like right down there. It sounded like it came from one of the back rooms or like in the hallway or something. That was weird. What is that? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. You're in the house. I swear it sounded like it was in the house.
当他小心翼翼地在一间屋子里搜寻时，厨房里一个没有实体的声音把他吓了一跳。那声音清晰可闻，而且带着诡异的语调，让托尼惊恐不已，说不出话来。鉴于这从屋内传出的声音是确凿无疑的证据，托尼心中的疑问远多于答案。他将如何应对这些再次出现的干扰呢？只有时间才能证明他会怎样去面对这股持续存在且令人不安的神秘力量。